Welcome to Tech Bytes and News, your daily roundup of articles featured in Hacker News. Today we're diving deep into the fascinating story behind the PlayStation 2's backwards compatibility, as told by the engineer who made it happen, Tetsuya Ida. Get ready for a technical deep dive.
I'm pumped. Backwards compatibility isn't something you just throw into a console. It's a massive undertaking. What were the initial challenges Ida faced?
Right. Ida joined Sony in 1996, practically a newbie. Initially, his tasks were far removed from the PS2 project. He started with video converters, then worked on various components, gaining experience. But then, boom, he's tasked with PS1 backwards compatibility for the PS2. Crazy, right?
Absolutely. So they initially planned to use the PS1's main processor as an I/O processor for the PS2, but that meant emulating the rest of the PS1 hardware, a huge task. What part did he tackle first?
Initially, he and another engineer were assigned to emulate the PS1's SPU, the sound hardware. They even secluded themselves in a windowless room. But then, a twist.
A twist? Oh, I'm hooked.
The PS1 sound chip ended up being included in the PS2's design. All their work on the SPU emulator was suddenly useless. Talk about a setback.
Wow, that's brutal. So what happened next? Did they get reassigned to something else?
Even more unexpectedly, Ida was then tasked with emulating the PS1's GPU, the graphics processor. The original engineer had left the company, so it fell to him. He had to learn a whole new area.
That's incredible. Did he have any prior experience with graphics programming? That's a huge jump from sound.
Not really. But he saw emulators as converters, translating commands from the old processor to the new one. He had a framework to build on, thankfully, but it was still a monumental task. The first game he got running was Ridge Racer, but it was far from perfect. The Race Queen was a mosaic.
Haha, a mosaic race queen. That's a great anecdote. So how did this all culminate in the PS2 launch?
The big reveal was at the PlayStation Meeting 1999. Ida had to do a live demo, and he chose Crash Bandicoot. Warped, but there was a problem. The game sometimes froze.
Oh no! A live demo with a game that could freeze? That's high-stakes pressure.
Exactly. He and another engineer played through the game all night before the event to ensure it ran smoothly. He doesn't even remember much of the actual demo, because he was so focused on keeping the game running. But it worked.
That's a testament to his dedication and skill under pressure. So the PS2 launched with near-complete PS1 backwards compatibility?
Almost. There were a few games that didn't work, but it was a huge success. Ida considers this his most important achievement, and it's easy to see why. It helped cement the PS2's success and popularized backwards compatibility in the console market. A true legacy.
It really is. It's a fascinating story of dedication, problem-solving, and a little bit of luck. Thanks for sharing this incredible story with us.
My pleasure. And that's all the time we have for today's Tech Bytes and News. Thanks for listening, and we'll catch you next time. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.